Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Sherlock Holmes Chapter One, where we're approaching the final chapter. Chapter. Now, I know we've got loads of cases we could do, but I don't want to do combat. I don't know how many of these are going to involve combat. I don't feel driven to really do a lot of these, because the most interesting part of this is the Mind Palace stuff, is this stuff. I don't think these are connected. No, I didn't think so. It is the deduction space. This is in Crimes and Punishment. I assume it was in Devil's Daughter, and at some point we might play that if I can get the sound to work. This is the most interesting part. I actually quite like the kind of chemistry one. That's kind of a logical puzzle as well. But in general, what they've done here is they've go, oh, you've got to run from this place to this place, and you've got to just look at things. You're not working things out. Really, it's just kind of, oh, what? Yeah, let's. So I think I'm just going to try and finish this. We're going to do this I assume last case, because I think it's the last door. We've got this last door, which so I assume it's the end. I hope we don't have to like go and buy things and run through other things and whatever. But yeah, that's the only door left, I think. So I suspect. Hello. Okay. So I suspect that's what we're gonna be doing, and we'll have a case from there, and then we'll solve that, and I assume that'll be it. Or maybe there might be a case after that, or another memory section. So yeah, I think we're just gonna wrap things up, I think. So let's straight smooth.
I remember returning home with a pair of perfect sticks. We wanted to turn them into training swords.
Oh, that's right. We stood there, frozen, staring at something huge in the main hall.
Okay. Is this the mermaid? Yes, the mermaid.
It was a giant aquarium with a living mermaid in it.
Impossible, it must have been something else.
I assume it's what we saw outside. Yeah, skeleton.
Oh, of course, that mortifying hoax presently taking up space in our...
Yeah, obviously.
Well, fine. Your memory's better than mine. But I'm sure we started examining it immediately. And someone else was around too.
Someone else was around. Okay, so there's another circle. Oh, there we are. Oh, just a random blob. Mother?
It was my mother. She asked what I thought of the artifact.
You were really concentrating and holding something in your hand.
Yeah, the sticks, surely. Oh. Magnifying.
I inspected it with a magnifying glass and was able to confirm it was made of two different skeletons. The mermaid was a fake.
And so it was time to smash the thing. Your mother took a hammer and...
Slow down, John. That's not how it happened. I remember other people joined us.
What are you talking about, John? Why do you think that was smashed? It's outside and whole.
The workers took the artifact and placed it into the cabinet of curiosities. It became part of Mother's collection of fakes. She always said that the truth lies in the details. This mermaid helped me to learn that.
Okay. Oh. Unlocked an achievement. Room is open. Open the cabinet of curiosities. Oh, I thought we'd actually be able to look at that. No, no.
Ah yes, my mother's studio. She was an authenticator, and this was her cabinet of curiosities.
I never saw the point. What does it matter if some artifact is real or not? It still exists.
It's not about whether it's real, it's about whether it is what it purports to be. Of course it's real. It is in the real space. It's about whether it's claiming to be what it is, if it is what it claims to be, or if it's a fraud or a scam. Okay. Is there something here? Oh.
Another fake Holy Grail. Its owner claimed to be the heir of King Arthur. Scarcely believable. He also insisted a deadly rabbit was hunting him.
I think depending on the legend, which version you believe of the kind of traditional King Arthur legends, he either had no children or Mordred was his child. And then Mordred died at the Battle of Camlan, which is where Arthur went off to Avalon. So, no children, no. Watkinson and Holman. Oh, yes, I thought so. Yeah, Watson and Holmes. Wallace de Orham.
Watkinson and Holman, Chapter 1, by Wallace de Orham.
Oh, Mycroft. You always act so serious, but then reads tripe like this.
John, if I remember correctly, you couldn't put this book down.
Okay. A thing. Some fabric. A blanket.
I remember this cozy blanket. It was perfect for...
Wigwam! Oh, that was a joy to build them. Imagining ourselves as wayfarers on the other side of the world.
Right, okay. Not overly useful. Oh. 1852 Bingley.
1852, Bingley, West Yorkshire.
Is this one of the... Ah, yes.
This photo caused a lot of fuss. My mother spent some time to prove it was a fake.
Fairies, yes. Oh, hello.
So many calling cards. Mycroft liked to keep useful people at hand.
He's lazier than you and more introverted than you. Oh. Oh dear. Right, we'll complain about things later. In the credits. Dear Mr. Holmes, please accept my deepest gratitude for your recent help with that personal matter. I shudder to think what may have happened were it not for your keen eye and sharp mind. Rest assured, should our paths cross again, you'll be greeted by a grateful friend. Luciano J. Placido.
Officer Luciano J. Placido.
Reliable and driven.
Reliable and driven. I recognize Mycroft's handwriting.
Right, okay. Oh, something else. Oh, another letter.
Dated 24th of April, 1869.
When did Violet Holmes die?
Carefully opened.
Mr. Mycroft Holmes, the Cordona City Hall writes to inform you that the trial of Dr. Otto Richter in the death of Mrs. Violet Holmes has been assigned to his honor, Judge McDougall. Your application for a closed hearing has been granted. You are hereby informed that the prosecution has called you as a primary witness in the trial of Dr. Richter. You must present yourself at the Criminal Court of Cordona on the dates listed overleaf. Okay.
This drawer was always closed. Only Mycroft knew how to open it.
I remember we tried to break it open and spy on him, but alas, had no success. Maybe today's the day. Oh, Sherry.
Right. Let's give it a go. Early morning footsteps.
Ah, the memory comes back. We snuck about watching him.
He closed the drawer and went to the hall. We were like two shadows crawling behind him.
I just want to open it. Do I need to walk about? No.
Mother said this was among the hunting trophies of a Scottish Viscount.
So he tried to persuade everyone that his forest was inhabited by these beasts. It would have been thrilling if it were actually true.
Right. So I don't know what to do with this information. I mean, so there's a little bit of a... Alright, so he goes out. where's the... Goes up here again. Are we looking for a key type thing? Tilted.
The painting on the wall was slightly at-tilt. He stopped and straightened it.
Oh, is it gonna be we have to... Oh. I was thinking, oh, we have to un-tilt it. No, we have to re-tilt it. Log on fire.
Then he threw some logs into the fire and sat in his armchair to read.
It's as boring now as it was then. I'm sorry, Sherry, but I think that's it.
Wait, John, we never use the fireplace in the mornings. What if...
Okay. It's a thing.
A bit of juniper in the fireplace created a soothing atmosphere. It's the little things, isn't it?
An approach of some kind? Or is this a key?
I think this is what we're looking for.
I don't know if we're going to get anything out of this. Oh, and there's no painting here to tilt. Okay.
We made it. So what's there?
Anything useful?
Dossiers on the most influential people on Cordona. Mycroft always had a habit of building files on everyone he met.
And some beverage.
Single malt whiskey. Mycroft's favourite. Gifted by Queen Victoria herself.
Half a bottle of fine single malt whiskey, Mycroft's favourite drink. We found it locked in the cabinet of the desk in the curiosity cabinet. Among a pile of important documents. Remarkably, it seems the whiskey was a gift from Her Majesty Queen Victoria herself. And the documents on Otto Richter.
Otto Richter.
You're not going to open it?
Otto
Yeah,
Richter.
I know, I got that. Oh, there we go.
This one is rather thick. Mycroft can be truly dogged in his research.
He must have been confident that it was Otto Richter, because he's obviously gone into a really deep research into him, and yes, and he was very obviously for the prosecution. Otto Richter is 45 years old, born to a respected family in Bern, Switzerland, unmarried, no heirs. Medical practitioner, graduated from the University of Geneva, Switzerland. Graduation was postponed a year due to a minor scandal on one of his placements. Parents died of cholera in 1863. Only remaining family is half-brother Klaus, age 35. Present whereabouts of Klaus Richter, unknown, last seen on Cordona. Interesting. Oh, flip. Okay, so that's nothing overly exciting and new.
Look, it's Roger. This jolly old man's well preserved. Even looks refreshed.
I doubt he drew much interest at the auction.
That's for the best. I'd be upset if he fell into the wrong hands.
This has been smashed and is not... Well, why? I mean, surely some of these things are valuable.
The so-called mummy of a Persian princess. The defrauders did good work, but missed one small detail. It's the mummy of a man.
Did Persians practice mummification? I don't think they did, off the top of my head, which is also a problem.
And this one was brought from a German museum. They claimed it belonged to Vikings. Nonsense, of course. Vikings never had horns on their helmets.
Yes, very good. The tulpa.
The Tulpa. Studies in Tibetan mentalism. An impressive number of bookmarks. Someone was rather obsessed with this subject.
I'm guessing it wasn't Mycroft looking at them. Oh dear. A torn diploma found in the cabinet of curiosities. Someone deliberately ripped it into several pieces. Reassembled and translated the diploma reads, on behalf of the board of the University of Geneva, Switzerland, we, rectors of the university, noting that Mr. Otto Richter has undergone the test required by the laws and regulations confer on him the degree of Doctor of Medicine with the rights and prerogatives so attached.
Clearly, it was deliberately torn. I wonder why someone would do that.
Mycroft. Because he thought he killed your mum. Mrs. Holmes is a patient of considerable interest and an ideal test subject. To explore some of my theories, I will attempt to repeatedly immerse her in the traumatic situation that precipitated her mental illness. Oh, bad guy. It is my belief that reliving that moment may give her mind a chance to embrace what happened, accept it, and effectively cure itself. I'm confident in my hypothesis, I'm not, and merely need to prove it. In addition, it's fortuitous to be around the broader Holmes family. Perhaps I'll be able to also examine the heredity of psychological traits, be they competencies or disorders. It's already apparent that all family members share an uncommonly high intelligence. It appears the mother's condition has begun to affect the mind of the youngest boy, Sherlock. While I cannot conduct a proper medical examination due to the protectiveness of the elder son, it seems the boy suffers ongoing hallucinations in the form of an imaginary friend, John. Okay, which we kind of already knew. Not new. Another letter. My dear brother, I heard you recently arrived on Cordona. Have you come to see me? I do miss our evening conversations, even if we never agreed in our opinions. Cordona is home to a stunning new art gallery, which I visit every Thursday. Meet me there. Oh, and do not seek Klaus. I left that name behind.
The full plate armor of Sir Robert Swanford. I was told my father won it in a wager.
Armor is armor, but look at his sword. Oh, how badly I wanted to wield the blade. Maybe you take it instead of your pistol.
I'm starting to remember something.
Okay, accident.
One of the most ridiculous fakes I ever saw. Its owner insisted it was a polar bear. He thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable.
Right, so do I need to...
The full plate armor of Sir Robert Swanford. I was told my father won it in a wager.
Well, we had the wigwam over here. Oh, a thing happened. What? Is it round this side? Ah. Old ladder.
I used this ladder to look at the top shelf, right? On the day of Mother's breakdown upstairs.
Right you are, Sherry.
Is that it? No. Large artifact. Oh dear.
We heard a noise. I can't recall of exactly what. And we didn't have a great view from behind the statue.
As we got closer.
Books and papers from the table somehow ended up on the
Somehow.
floor. Now it's coming to the surface. I feel it.
Okay, so let's... Right, what have we got in the Mind Palace? We'll look at this, because a few things have popped up. Oh no. Richard's experiments. Yeah. Mycroft did not like the methods of Dr. Otto Richter and did not trust him. Yes, I would agree with that. No, okay. No other connections. Okay, that's something at least. Right. I don't know why it started me on this side, considering it was here. Wasn't it a ladder we need? Oh, there we go. Oh dear. So we know there was a ladder. They hid behind here. Looking at something. And then these toppled over. Wait, what? Okay. I think that makes sense.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.